Good day, guys. Being here. Today we're not going to model anything. I'm going to show you how to quickly create some elevations. So this is uh, one of my school project. Um, so I'm going to delete these elevations and then create them again. Okay, so let's delete it. Okay, so this is my project, and as you can see, it's basically all modeled. Um, all the walls, windows, doors, roof, floor, everything. Okay, so now, um, so let's go to, so first we just need to go to floor plan. So I just go to one of the floor plan. So, okay, so this is floor plan. So when you create elevation, so it's very important to you know where you want to cut the view. So let's go create a view and elevation. Okay, so click on elevation, and then you're going to place the elevation. Hang on. Looks like, oh sorry, I in this I type VV. So sometimes when you try to place elevation, so if you can't see the elevation symbol, so which means it's hidden. So type VV and under annotation category, so go type E elevation. So just check that. Okay, so now go back to elevation. So click on elevation. So now we can see this symbol. Okay, so when you place the elevation, so when you place, you will see um, the little triangular shape. It will try to find the nearest wall. Okay, so for example, if you move here, so it will try to, because this is a wall as well, so it will try to pick the nearest wall. And also sometimes when you have, so for example, if I draw a wall, oh sorry, Control Z, looks like it's hidden. Probably the height. WA, let's create another wall. Sorry, it's too high. So I'll change this to 0 and to level 1. So I'll place a wall here, and also I'll try another curved wall. Okay, so sometimes when you have a curved wall or a diagonal wall, and when you create elevation, so you will see it will if you move it close to this wall, it will face this elevation to that wall. Same, see this one. So and so if you want to, just go up, down, left, right. So what you can do is even here you can just just use the tab key, so you will be able to switch direction. Okay, so let's just delete this wall, and then let's create some elevation. So create elevation, and I want this wall to look to the left. Yeah, so click here. So maybe I'll just place it. Actually, sometimes you don't really want to place this symbol here. So maybe you want it to be here instead. So it's okay. You can just place wherever you like, and then you can always adjust the location. Okay, so I'll just place it here for now. So one, maybe I'll place one here. So I don't want to look up. Tab, tab. So 1, 2, and maybe this one, 3, and another one here. So yeah. So now the next step is you probably need to adjust the location of where this view is cutting. So if you select this, select this triangular shape, select this view. So these are different things. So this, if you select this circle, this is elevation. It's called elevation. And if you select this triangular shape, it's called view. They are different things. So this view control where this elevation is cutting. So the actual elevation. So it's, imagine you are standing here looking down. Okay, so if you have something here, you won't be able to see in this elevation. Okay, so now, and also you will see this is the end, so the very left side of that view will be here, so you won't be able to see this corner. So same, this on the right hand side of that elevation, so it's stop here, you won't be able to see this, the pool. Okay, so what you can do here in this, you can just select this triangular shape, and then you can move this. So for example, I want to cut this stair, so and then drag this so to here, and this to here, and then I think it's okay. And also see this one, this is the depth of the elevation. You can also adjust the depth here, so you will see you stop here, but probably you want to see something here as well, here, so maybe just drag to cover the whole building. Okay, so you can always adjust this. And so from this from this I think it's all good. So the only thing you can't adjust in floor plan in here is the height of that elevation. So you will need to go to that elevation to adjust. So for example, you can right click on this and go to view. Oh, sorry, no, right click on this and go to elevation view. Okay, so now you will see, it's not high enough, so you just need to drag this crop region, so go up to roughly here. Okay, so and also if you use scope box, it will be very easy to adjust this. So you can select this crop region and set this to the scope box, so it will automatically match the scope box. And then every time, so let me just close all the view, go to 3D view, WT. So every time you adjust the scope box, so for example, if I drag this up a little bit, so this will also adjust this elevation view. Okay, so now let's go back to let's just do another one. Okay, so I'll just do another elevation. So for example, this one. So let's have a look. So you will see when we place it here, and I think it's okay, but this is too close to this fence, because when you have a text, a number or a text, so you don't want it to overlap with other stuff. So it's better to just drag this back. So if you drag this, you can drag this elevation wherever you like. If you do this, you will not change the, so if you click on this one, you will notice that this line is here, right? And then if you drag this elevation, the view is still there. As long as you don't drag this, see, you will change the view. But if you drag the elevation, so you can place it wherever you like. So, and this view will still be there. Of course, you can select them and drag them together to move them together, but usually you don't do that. Okay, so yeah, and also this one looks like we just need to adjust, or you can straight away select this elevation, select this view and just link this to the scope box. So you will see it will auto. Hang on. Where's my scope box? So scope box is not visible in this floor plan, so that's fine. Let's just VB, go annotation category, S, scope. Oh, it's there. Maybe it's being hidden. Yeah, it's here, sorry. On hide. Okay, so once you link to the scope box, you will see these two and will automatically match the scope box. So if you adjust this scope box, this will also adjust the elevation. Okay, so if you wanted to, of course you won't be able to adjust manually, so you just need to unlink that so scope box. So change this to none, and you will be able to adjust it manually. Okay, so now let's have a look at this. And also see this depth. The depth of the view of this elevation view will match the scope box once you link to it, and once you change back to none, so you can adjust it. Okay, I think this is good. So now let's go have a look. So of the elevation. So the two elevations we did. Oh, actually we did 4. So let's have a look at this one. I think this one's this one. So I'll go here. Yep. So now we can start to adjust. So this is, if you look at this, this is very flat, and so sometimes you want to adjust the graphic. So for example, I don't want to see this see in this section here. I'll just VH it. So hide by category. So these trees are a little bit too heavy and it's all opaque. So maybe let me change this to median. It won't change anything unless there's a structure column or things like that. But okay. So first thing, I want to make them transparent. So I'll just right click, override by category. So just give it a little transparency, or maybe even half tone the line, apply. So I think that's better at least. And then, so in the line is quite flat, so you will see. So this is something sometimes we need to adjust manually. So you will see all these lines are quite the same thickness. So there's two methods. One is you can give them. So this is something I will do. It's not perfect, but sometimes it can be useful. So just grow. What's this one? A graphic display option. So give it some silhouette. So for example, if I give it 0.5 pen, so you will see at least the line will be thicker. So it's not perfect because it's all very thick, but at least if you don't have all these this one, if I change it to none, and these are very flat especially when you print out, it's just very, very flat. And also another thing is you can also adjust the object style, but usually, so for example, the wall. So I think in a architecture template, the default wall is 1. Projection line thickness is 1. And if I change it back to 1, so you will see this even more, flat. Yes. So that's why I like to at least give it a 2, or even you can try a thicker line if you want to. So, and yeah, for some schematic stage, I like to just make this line a little bit thicker. So it's not perfect, but at least it's slightly better. And then another thing is, so because you will see in this elevation, there's something. So this is the very front of the view. So it's very close to the camera if you or the person if you're standing there. But so for example, this wall is at the back. So but currently they look exactly the same line weight, same thickness, or same color. So what you can do is another setting is here. So you can quickly give them some depth. So for example, if you show depth, so usually what I like to do is setting is just roughly, maybe 20 or 30. So make sure that 20% of the line, 20% of element closest to the person or to a camera are black, 100% black, and then those at the back will become lighter. So you can have a try of all this setting, but usually I'll just try this, and now you will see this. So at the front it's black, 100% black, and so still this one is still quite close. So it's still, I think it's a little bit, maybe 80% or 90% black, and then at the back, so you will see these line become gray, and even some of these, it's, I think, yeah, so this is all maybe too light, so maybe I'll just go back, because I don't want to, I still want to see them, but maybe I'll change this to 100. Let's see what happens. Yes, so see there. So this is a further, so very furthest face or wall or element away from this camera or from this person. Okay, so now you will see start to see a little bit depth. So this is close to you, and then so this is at the back. Okay, so yeah, I think this and also another thing I like to do is, so I like to turn on the shadow, so you can tell this is a eve, so this is a overhang here, so you can see this is to create more depth, right? And so if you don't like this very dark color, so you can go to here, so you can always, I like to turn it, I like this gray color, not too dark. Okay, and also if you want to, you can always change. So I want the light to come from the top left instead of top right, so you can always do this, and also adjust all these angles, so have a play. And or even you can try the actual light, so you can change a different time, different date, so some solo shadow study. Okay, so I think that's probably it. Yeah, I think that's probably it. And of course, if you have topography, so all these settings you can, or even fill regions to, with thick lines to show the ground. And so I think, okay, so now once you finish this one, so for example, this one, I'm quite happy with this one. So then, of course, you don't want to do, if you have like more than 4 or 10 different elevations, you don't want to do it all one by one. So the easiest way is go here, go graphics, display options, so you can save all these settings as a view template. So I'll just call it as the elevation. Okay, so elevation template. So click OK. So now you can choose these settings. So you want to include, so which means you want to also apply to other elevations. So usually I will just check all these settings. So, and yeah, depending on all these settings. So for example, face filter. So because it will be all the same, maybe, or actually we'll probably show previous and new. And if yeah, I think all these you can just leave it, because yeah, I don't think it will affect anything. But most of these, just to check them, and okay. So okay. So now, so once you saved this, so remember, so this view, so still although you saved this to create a view template, so it's still none. Okay, so still no template place. So you still need to go apply if you want to. And you can also select all these view, select all these for elevation, change it to SD elevation, and okay. So now if you go to elevation 2, so and you will see it also applied. So for the depths, the shadow, the transparency of the trees, the plants, the yeah, I think that's probably it. So let's have a look at this one. Yeah, so this one looks like because we didn't adjust the depth, the view, the width or the height. So the easiest way is apply this to the section box. So now you will see it automatically to match the box. So it looks like, oh, that's a wall, that's a fence there. So usually what you do is, oh, you don't want to just hide it. So if you EH, so you will hide it. But usually, yeah, you can hide it, or you can just do a detail line. So to show, oh, that's a dash line. So that's a wall show hidden. Sorry, that's a wall hidden, so show dashed. And yeah, or you can just right click and just let me just control Z, or you can just right click and overwrite it. Okay, so and then just give it transparency, change this line pattern to hidden, and apply. Oh, yeah, I'll show you why this line is still a solid line. So yeah, click OK. So because this is a silhouette line, so you can just do a line work, go to here, not silhouette. Pick this line and pick this line. Oh, still a solid line. Let me think. Still a solid line. So anyway, so let's just do it the easiest way. Just use line work to make it so a hidden line. So yeah, this is another way to do it. So instead of draw a hidden line, so use overwrite and also use line works to make it a hidden line. So okay, so now let's have a look at the other one. So this one, it's already quite close, but it's not linked to the section box. So what we can do is link to the section box. Where is it? Here. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So this is back to the wall. You won't see it. It's all solid wall, no opening, no windows. And maybe you can make this one transparent to see a little bit deck. Yeah, that's it. So that's it. So elevations. So basically you need to model most of your stuff first, and then you can create elevation. Okay, so if you have any question, please let me know. I'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye.